Greetings, everyone. I am Eric Paulson with Your Essential Practice. And for today's Divinely Guided Rune reading, we're getting into that first full week of January with Mercury transitioning here, and we're halfway through Capricorn season. Now, if you want more of the astrological specific information, please check the description box below, and also for contacting me or ordering any of these beautiful rune jewelry or sets on the channel, you can definitely contact me through those means, and just check that description box below. So let's cleanse the energetic space with the singing bowl. As always, the $2 note is in there representing uncommon abundance. As we ring the singing bowl, it simultaneously gives gratitude for and invites more of that uncommon abundance back into our lives. I invite you now to take 3 deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. Try to make your inhales a little less long than your exhales. Don't force any of it. Just let it rise and fall naturally. This is a meant for you rune reading. So meant for you means that when you saw this video and you clicked on it, it was already intended to be the message for you. I'm using the lapis lazuli rune sets here today. So without further ado, let's get into it. First off, in the energetic past, we have Hagalaz. Yeah, that came up in a recent rune reading. And that was actually the action taken for the best outcome, or this outcome actually was Hagalaz. So this is interesting because we're letting what naturally fall off. What doesn't serve our highest path. This is building that new tower, like the tower in the tarot card. Hagalaz is indicative of hail, natural disasters, unintended eventualities like a car repair or some sort of an emergency. It's good to have a little bit of that money squirreled away for those types of events. However, I really feel that this is what's not resonating with you, naturally falling off into this new year, as a lot of us have changed so much. A lot of us have changed in so many profound ways and levels, and right now you're at a standstill. This is Isa. Right now you're a little bit more of, okay, well, that was a doozy of a ride. Now let's get into why. Okay, now we're taking this step from what naturally doesn't resonate with us into Isa. And this is where we're at right now. Isa is that rune of ice, stuck, frozen, repeating life lessons, rigidity even. So maybe we're just kind of firmly standing still, taking pause in the building of the new tower here. With everything that's happened, Isa is calling us to stay on that straight and narrow path, be rigid on that narrow path. Or if this is you repeating a life lesson, some sort of long-term energetic pattern addiction, definitely go within to see how that resonates with you, and obviously leave what doesn't. But moving into the next energies here, we have the wonderful rune of Pertho. Now, Pertho is that gambler's cup. It also looks kind of like the universe now shrugging its shoulders, or even lifting its hands up saying, look, I got you. I got you. Take that leap. That's interesting. We had Hagalaz rebuilding the tower. Now we're stuck. We're maybe a little apprehensive, right? And this is saying, go for it. This is, I like to call it the Kenny Rogers room, because it's the gambler's cup, right? You got to know when to hold them, when to fold them, when to walk away, and when to run. Let me tell you, when you wait for that perfect moment, it'll never happen. You have to have that consistent, committed, imperfect action, like so many room videos before, where we go with that. If we're going to take that final leap, go for it. Sometimes if you need to take a step back, it's okay to reevaluate. In Isa here, as we step back to reevaluate, sometimes that's okay. We need that little bit of a pause to, charge up our muscles to take that leap, so to speak, or even to take a couple steps back. And thank the tower for being there. Thank this moment of pause, because it's about to get into some pretty interesting energies. So what do I mean by interesting energies? Well, the rune that I just pulled for the action taken for the best outcome is that clan flag of success. It's not Pertho. Wunjo. Pertho was the last rune. Wunjo is that clan flag. You see how it kind of, that triangle looks like the flag. So that, imagine your victory when you plant your flag on the top of the hill with your clan. All of the teamwork, all of the discipline, all of the helping each other out, all the celebration, joy, abundance, gratitude, all of the good things. This is a rune of celebration, of joy, all right, of happiness. Be in your happiness. Honor your inner child. Honor your family, right? Honor your family. Honor yourself. When we honor our family, we honor ourselves. When we work to light the path for others, we also light the path for ourselves. That's a twofold meaning. So, twofold meaning is, first of all, that means, yes, the advice we give is also the advice we need to take to ourselves. The light that we give, we also need to light with our own path. And then the other meaning would be to get into that joy, that pleasure, that abundance, taking that leap and just moving forward already. So let's go here. I lost my train of thought. So Divine is telling me just to keep going with the rune reading. I'll come back to that thought if it's divinely guided. So Gibo. This is Gibo. So this is what I nicknamed my granddaughter after. I became a grandfather in 2024. So this has been a heck of a year, a lot of surprises for everyone. So Gibo is that divine gift, partnership. It could mean enhanced spiritual gifts of your own, enhanced partnerships around you. When you're celebrating that family and we're celebrating the partnerships, these get strengthened and our spiritual gifts are also strengthened. It's when we work in deceit, it's when we work in distrust, right, that we lose our spiritual gifts. When we're looking to honor ourselves through honoring others, acting in service of others, right, we bless each other. And this blessed union between you and divine, you and a spouse, you and your family, this could be indicative of just you and a friend, a business partnership even. This is a blessed union. So this is in our thoughts, feelings, and emotions part of the rune reading. And so this has been a lot on your mind, that partnership, that honoring the family, those divine gifts. A lot of us have been taken for a loop, especially since that moon in Scorpio just passed, and that was kind of a doozy even for me. It wasn't even a hugely significant, like a full moon or new moon or certain degrees or anything like that. It's just that's what the Scorpio moon does. It helps us dig deep and unearth a lot of hidden things so we can go ahead and make that gamble. Actually, so with the moon in Sagittarius, we're able to actually illuminate the dark places. So moving forward, what do we risk losing is Kinas. Now, I was just talking about this too. Kinas is that light that illuminates the path, right? This is that Pac-Man energy. This is also that light that we light the path for others. We also light for ourselves. When we work in service of others, we also help ourselves. The best thing I can do for you is work on me. The best thing you can do for me is work on you. But when we are in selfless service of others, I always tell people, if you don't know what to do something for somebody or something else, like an animal or another person, and make sure it's a selfless deed, and watch your abundance flow in, right? So Kinas, that light, that manifesting energy, this is a fire energy type of rune. This is that lantern lighting everything. So this is what we risk losing if we stay stuck in Isa for too long. We'll stay frozen in the darkness. We're on that straight and narrow path, but I think we're actually being called to break that mold a little bit of our traditional thinking and really adapt and open up to these other partnerships, open up to your clan, your spirit tribe even, okay? So whoever this is, whatever this is, take what resonates, please, and leave what doesn't, or we can lose the Kinas here. So what's going on with the potential best outcome here? Yes, everybody, rock on. We got Fehu. Fehu is the rune of abundance. It's literally translated into cattle or wealth. Okay, a lot of people think this is monetary gains. This is more or less an evaluation of how abundance resonates with you. How do you view abundance? Is it friendship? Is it love? Is it laughter? Is it guilt? Is it shame? What do you have an abundance of? All right. But this is in the outcome position. So everything is blessed from this tower, from letting what falls off, what doesn't resonate, fall off, letting what doesn't resonate fall off. Thank you, mouthworms. We will increase our abundance naturally without even hesitating. All we got to do is be our beautiful selves with our spirit tribe, our clan, our place of work. This is that clan flag of success. This is your action taken for the best outcome. Celebrate your joy. Think about the good things and don't give any of your energy to anything that you deem negative, because the more you think about it, right, you can think like, hey, I don't want a speeding ticket, don't want a speeding ticket, don't want a speeding ticket, and you'll still get a speeding ticket. Why? Because you kept on thinking about the speeding ticket. You manifested it. So when you're thinking about the good things, you're going to manifest and, enhance more of those good things. And then what doesn't resonate with that vibration naturally falls off like that tower. All right, from our recent energetic past. So this is a very beautiful, divinely guided rune reading. If you are hearing this right now, it is meant for you. Let's get a card of clarity from the Soul's Journey Oracle deck. These are beautifully divinely guided messages from Spirit, straight from Source, straight to your soul. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Divine, for showing us this message. This is about growth. Yeah, this whole thing is about growth. This whole reading is about growth. This says, I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. Beautiful mandala on that card as well, and we will read about that card now. Okay, growth says, again, I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness as a reminder. You are constantly being presented with situations that enable you to develop your inner wisdom and assist you in advancing into higher levels of understanding. The lesson is to be aware of these events and to recognize them for what they are. To live a mindful life is not only about respecting and honoring those around you, right, your clan, and it is also about recognizing every person and circumstance on your path as a teacher. Everybody is put on your path for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. Don't go digging too deep for that reason. Let it show itself naturally. Don't try to make that self-fulfilling prophecy. Okay? The constant chatter and diversions of life on earth can distract you from the signposts that Spirit has left on your path, like this rune reading. Take the time to be aware of the bountiful wisdom that has been laid before you. Acknowledge these gifts and take them to heart as you continue your sojourn in this physical dimension. Don't look for the opportunities that you think you need. Instead, be receptive to the opportunities that are given. And then we'll have that beautiful, beautiful growth, everybody. Awesome stuff. Let's get another card of clarity from the fairies. Fairies are also divinely guided creatures who love to assist us in our journeys, and they are divinely guided as well, naturally so. So fairies, please show us clearly, what message of clarity do you have for us today? For today's divinely guided rune reading of the first full week of 2025. Who is watching and what do they need to hear? I guess who is watching does not matter so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Birthday comes up right now. And now as I'm recording this video, it is my youngest son's birthday. He is the one that helped me become a grandfather. Now, why am I not celebrating birthday with him? Well, he is currently on his way over. So I thought, well, it takes him about a couple hours to get here. I would do a rune reading for everybody. And this is the weekly rune reading message from the fairies. A significant birthday holds the answer to your question. And Incidentally, my oldest son's birthday is only 3 weeks from now. All right, so patience, please, is the other card that the fairies have given us. This says, what you're asking for is coming about. Have patience, as there are unseen factors that need to occur first. Patience. Unseen factors that need to occur first. They might not even have to do with you directly. You might not, this could be like one of those spiritual domino effects, right? Things that spirit has to put in order for you while it's creating all this beautiful energy for you. There's that birthday card. All these images, all these beautiful runes, all of these messages are divinely guided for you today. Let's read about the birthday card. A lot of birthdays this time of year as well. I know what your mom and dad were doing in the spring. Okay, a birthday, again, says a significant birthday holds the answer to your question. You drew this card because your birthday or birth date of a significant person in your life is a pivotal to answering your question. So the answers, the additional clarity, the fairies are saying that this birthday, that probably the first one that popped into your head, is when you will receive more clarity of your thoughts right now. Perhaps you'll meet someone special at a birthday party, or a departed loved one in heaven is celebrating your birthday or their own. So this card could also signify that the event you desire will occur by your next birthday. Trust your first thought or feelings as to the specific meaning of this card for you, as it is a powerful message. Okay, additional meanings for this card are news of a pregnancy is coming. Heaven is helping someone who had a recent birthday or whose birthday is imminent, or you'll receive a special gift soon, or give yourself the present that you desire. Or you'll encounter a positive sign about an upcoming birth. And finally, expect the birth of a new business or project. See, I got the little feeling that this is possibly due to some sort of spiritual aspect of a spiritual business. Any one of you out there working in a spiritual related business, this is a huge growing industry, and there's always room for growth. This is a lifelong process. So what a beautiful industry to be a part of. I wouldn't even call it an industry. It's just how it's known. So let's look at the Patience, Please card. All right, Patience, Please, again, says, what you're asking for is coming about. Have patience, as there are unseen factors that need to occur first. The fairies manifest desires instantly. Whatever they think about occurs immediately. So they understand why you may feel impatient when your prayers aren't answered right away. This card is reassuring you that your desires are being worked on, behind the scenes, of course. See, I get a lot of that information too. Intuitively, this is some personal growth and patience and giving it over to divine. Even Christians say, lay your burdens at the cross. Lay your burdens at his feet, and the rest will be taken care of. This isn't also the same as just releasing your worries. Give it over to divine. Have a little prayer. Say, divine, I give you all of my worries, and I know you're taking care of them. Thank you. Then you don't have to think about them anymore. Although you may not perceive those results at present, trust that things are moving in the right direction. You'll soon see and experience experience your desired outcome. So you'll see and experience your desired outcome. So seeing is not necessarily believing. So also experiencing is, gosh, man, I'm really feeling this rune reading right now, because additional meanings for this card also are heaven has heard you and is working on your prayers. What you're asking for is nearly at hand, is another meaning. More are what you're asking for is nearly at hand. Oops, I just said that one. You'll receive the money you need. So stop worrying about the money. you'll receive it. Give your burdens to him, to her, to divine, whatever you worship, okay? It's energetically the same, okay? When we're giving it over to divine, our divine higher power for release, it all just melts away. Even when I just did that short little prayer, I'm feeling lighter already by the second. More meanings for this card are keep the faith and stay positive and continue affirming and praying. Your relationship with your soulmate will soon manifest is another meaning. And finally, wait before making a move on the topic you're asking about. Just wait a little bit. You're going to get a lot of clarity from your clan. And through working with this spiritual partnership, this is, okay, Pertho and Gibo are right across from each other. So take that gamble, get into that partnership, whatever that is, or take that gamble and work on your other spiritual gifts and just get yourself out there, right? Make that money, but also do so in a divinely guided way. It might not be about making money even. It could just be an abundance of love. Open yourself up to receiving it and you'll grow in love effortlessly. Let's look at a chakra token for today's final meditative practice. All right, and we have the solar plexus chakra. Now that's located in your abdomen, so it's right below your rib cage and above your navel. And that is the bright color yellow, and the solfeggio frequency is 528 hertz. The mantra for that is Yam, and here is the mudra. This is the same as the last rune reading. So if you'd like step-by-step instruction on this mudra, more information about this chakra, definitely check out that last rune reading. Again, here is the mudra. The mantra is Yam. The color is yellow, 528 hertz. It is a miracle frequency that has been scientifically proven to help reduce fatigue, increase love, and helps repair damage caused by freeborn radicals to our DNA. So it really is a miracle tone. It is not the love frequency, it is a love frequency, right? 639 hertz is that heart chakra. That's your love frequency. Solar plexus, more about self-worth, self-esteem, being open and honest with yourself and with others. So I've been Eric Paulson with Your Essential Practice. If you would like to leave a comment down below and let me know how I'm doing on this channel, if you would like to put some input on there, go for it. I haven't had any comments for the last few weeks, so I'm starting to wonder how many of you are watching all the way through. So we'll figure it out here. Anyway, just having a little bit of fun with that. Remember, be in your joy, have fun, practice that pleasure, right? I'm taking that leap, that gamble here with you. I feel these rune readings just as much and as deeply as the next person. I take the medicine I give into myself, and as I evolve, so does the channel evolve, so do we evolve together. I call it Your Essential Practice because it is essential, and it is your practice. When you come to me for this advice, for this help, for this insight, whatever it is, all right, this is whatever advice I give, I also take into heart. We are mirrors of each other. What you see in me, what I see in you, are reflections of what's in ourselves. So if you'd like a divinely guided rune reading from me, please message me at youressentialpractice@gmail.com, or you could just let me know in the comments below. Anyway, I hope you're having a great and wonderful beginning to the year 2025, and I want to wish you a blessed and happy, abundant, joyful, playful, and honest and open 2025. Namaste.